Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Cougar Sports Network for another great day of Cougar baseball. Caleb McLeod joining you on the call today as the Cougars take on St. Mary's University in Minnesota. Dylan Ferraro getting things underway for the Cougars early on here. His first start this season, and quickly sitting with the 1-2 count. Leading things off for St. Mary's, Gavin Schulte, as he connects with this one, sends it over. Richie Sperando gloves it at second, gets the throw over in time for out number one. Familiar lineup here for the Cougars today in the field. Ferraro on the bump, Brandon Mahler behind the plate, Jack Linko at first, Richie Sperando at second, Jeffrey Beckert at short, Jake Mahler over at third. In left field today, Austin Koberstein, center field, Cam Buckley, and over in right field, Xavier Zagerman. As this first pitch delivered up and away for ball one. Joe Anderson at the plate for St. Mary's. Second pitch misses just outside for ball two. Few technical difficulties to start today's broadcast, but working through it immediately as this pitch delivered in there for strike number one. Anderson thought about swinging at it, instead left it, but right in there for strike one. A nice bright sunny day here in the Sunshine State. As first pitch was delivered just a little bit before 10 a.m. today. A 9 a.m. back home in Chicago. As this pitch misses upstairs and gives a free base to Anderson, handing things over to Sam Knickerbocker with one away. Ferraro delivers this one outside for ball one. Knickerbocker, a junior here on this St. Mary's squad. Making his 8th appearance on the season as he drops that one into space in right field. Zagerman gloves it. The throw is going to be broken up by Beckert, so that's going to move Anderson over to third and put runners on the corner bags with only one out on the board. Great base running there from Anderson.
Oh, Bergie, big spot, big spot.
And that's going to put Reese Berg now at the plate for the Cardinals. Berg, a senior out of Green Bay, Wisconsin. Been an impact player here this season. As he swings at the first pitch, he sees up in the air. Linko able to collect it for out number two. Berg just catching a piece of it off the handle of his bat. So that's going to put 2 outs on the board. And Jack Anderson now at the plate.
Go, Jar.
The delivery from Ferraro right down the middle for strike one. Anderson hitting .316 on the season so far for the Cardinals. As this one low and inside for ball one. This one connected on, shot foul along the first base line. Puts Anderson with the 1-2 count, 2 outs, runners on corner bags. The 1-2 from Ferraro. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Cougars hold the runners where they're at. Strands 2 on base for the Cardinals and hands things over to the top of the order for the Cougars as we head to the bottom of the first right here on the Cougar Sports Network. Bottom of the first, Cam Buckley leading things off for the Cougars as he takes that one in there for strike number 1. Dishing on the mound for the Cardinals, number 31, Casey Carlson, junior right-handed pitcher out of Rochester, Minnesota. Buckley swinging through that one, quickly puts him at the 1-2 count. This one in there for strike number 3. Buckley's going to go down looking, put out number 1 on the board with Jake Mahler coming up to the plate for the Cougars. Carlson making his 3rd appearance on the mound this season for the Cardinals. He gets Mahler swinging through that one. Mahler leaving that one for the 1-1 count. Sun shining here in Winter Haven. A little bit of a breeze blowing in as Mahler fouls that one off along right field. About 11 miles an hour on the wind here today. Bit of a lake effect. As that one misses to make this a 2-2 count. Carlson delivers this one. Swing and a miss. Strike number 3. 2 batters, 2 strikeouts for Carlson. And that's going to hand things over to Brandon Mahler, operating with 2 outs.
Okay, someone, I'm through 1.
Brandon, a senior catcher on this CUC team, takes the first pitch for the 0-1 count. Hitting .429 on the season. His 8th appearance in the maroon and gold so far this year. Last season, Mahler, a standout on the Cougar squad, appearing in 31 total games as he sends a chopper up the middle, able to collect it off balance as Carlson and get the out. So Casey Carlson handles the inning himself and closes things out, a 3 up, 3 down. It's going to put Golden, Najakt, and Sherman at the plate for the Cardinals as we head to the top of the second here on the Cougar Sports Network. Back here on the Cougar Sports Network, top of the second, leading things off for the Cardinals, number 26, Stephen Golding. Ferrara still dishing on the mound, sends this one up and away for ball 1. Golding making his 7th appearance this season for the Cardinals. Game number 5 down here in the Sunshine State for St. Mary's, as well as number 5 down here for the Cougars, as Golding sits with a 3-0 count here. Ferrara with the delivery. Well away for ball 4. So a 4-ball walk is going to put a runner on first and bring up Dom Najakt to the plate for St. Mary's. This one inside, ball 1. This one in there for strike 1, makes this a 1-1 count. Najakt, a freshman on this Cardinals squad, making his 6th start here. 2-1 count now. Dylan Ferrara trying to work his way back into this. Ferrara, a junior on this CUC squad. As I said earlier, making his first start on the season. But his 2nd appearance, he came in, he pitched 3 innings in the Cougars' opening game at Rhodes in Memphis. as he delivers ball 4. So 2 consecutive walks here for Ferraro. No outs on the board, and Daniel Sherman now at the plate. Last season for the Cougars, Ferraro started in 8 games, finished top 3 in total innings pitched, and had some really good things done. As he laid down a bunt, Ferraro able to turn and get it. The throw over to first, off the bag, but Sperando with a nice little stretch to collect it. So runners do advance and puts runners on second and third. One out on the board. Josh Costello at the plate. Swings at the first pitch. He sends it up the middle. 1 run's going to score. The throw heading home. Not in time. 2 runs are going to score. And that's going to give St. Mary's the lead here. 2-0 with a runner on first and only 1 away.
Costi.
Back to the top of the order for the Cardinals. Another bunt laid down. Ferraro can't collect it in time. So a successful bunt. And that's going to bring the Cougar infield together to resettle some things and have a quick discussion. Ferraro getting a little bit sped up here early on. So the 2-0 lead here for St. Mary's. Only 1 out on the board. And Joe Anderson now coming to the plate for the Cardinals. Ferraro turns, looks to catch Costello off the bag. Instead, he throws it into the outfield. The runners are going to advance. The throw over to third, not in time. So base runners advance. Now puts runners on second and third. Schulte at second, Costello at third, and Anderson waiting for his first pitch in this at-bat. Ferraro delivers this one, swung on. Fair territory right up the first base line. Linko can't get there in time. 1 run's going to score, heading towards home. 2 runs are going to score, and that's a double for Joe Anderson to put the Cardinals up 4-0 here in the top of the second. Dylan Ferraro settling in here. Knickerbocker at the plate for St. Mary's. Swings the first pitch he sees, fouls it off. Ferraro delivers this one just outside the zone for ball 1. One and one count with 1 out. This one up and away, ball 2. Knickerbocker fouling this one off for the 2-2 counts here.
Go, Sammy. Good hitter. Here you go.
Knickerbocker picking up a single in his first at-bat. Lets this one go by for ball 3, fills this count up.
Don't cave, Seb. Don't cave.
The 3-2 from Ferraro misses just up and out. And that's going to be ball 4 to put runners on first and second now. Reese Berg coming up to the plate. Berg 0 for 1 on the day.
Go, Reese. Good time for one.
A lot of momentum on St. Mary's side. Ferraro staying calm on the mound. Sends this one just inside for ball 1. The 1-0 in there for strike 1. This one fouled off the handle of Berg's bat, makes this a 1-2 count. The 1-2 count. Ferraro trying to work out of this jam. He delivers this one. Connected on right back up to Ferraro. He's going to turn, look to go 2. The out at second is good, and the out at first is good. High IQ play there from Dylan Ferraro. Looked like he initially was just going to go straight to first, but turned and made the throw over to Sperando for the double play to get himself out of this inning. But that's going to send things to the bottom of the second. St. Mary's tacking on 4 runs in the inning to go up 4-0. As the next 3 in the lineup do up for the Cougars in Linko, Benner, and Sperando when we come back on the Cougar Sports Network. Bottom of the second, Jack Linko leading things off for the Cougars. Carlson still dishing on the mound for the Cardinals. He delivers a ball 1 to Linko. Linko swinging through that one, makes it a 1-1 count. Swing and a miss, strike 2 for Linko. Linko, a strong hitter on this CUC squad. We've seen him split some time between DHing, playing first base, and even pitching so far this season. Hitting .333 this year. As he connects on this one, sends a chopper over to short. Coming in and collecting it is Costello. The throw over is in time for out number 1. Reed Benner now at the plate for the Cougars. Benner, a junior from Indiana, making his 4th appearance on the season. As Benner thought about swinging at that one, lets it go for ball 1. This one in the dirt for ball 2. Benner, 1 hit on the season in his limited at-bats, looking to jumpstart some things here. As he watches that one in there for strike 1. The 2-1 count here, connected on. Benner with some good contact. Getting down in left center. Anderson able to come up and under it. The throw's going to prevent Benner from taking extra bases, but a base hit from Reed Benner to jumpstart the Cougar offense. First hit of the day for the Cougars. 1 out on the board, and Richie Sperando now at the plate. Nice one outside of ball 1. Sperando starting to spark up at the plate here in these last few games for the Cougars. As he fouls this one off the handle of his bat and is going to go just out of play near the Cardinals dugout to make this a 1-1 count. Sperando picking up doubles in the last 2 games for the Cougars. Finding some life in his bat, especially when CUC needs it. As this one upstairs at ball 2. Sperando ducking below that one. Game number 5 here for the Cougars. They've had a long stretch of games here in the Sunshine State. Starting things off with a win against Grove City, as this one's popped up high into right. Jack Anderson up and underneath it for the out. That's going to hold Benner at first. And put Jeff Beckert now at the plate for CUC with 2 outs. Cougars, as I was saying, started off their Florida stretch of games with a 13-10 win over Grove City College, and then fell in a close match against Bluffton University before getting back into the win column with a 9-3 victory over Wartburg. And then falling once again to St. John Fisher 5-4 in extra innings. A marathon of a game on Tuesday. Had their off day yesterday. As this one catches the outside of the zone for strike number 2. This game here today, and then the Cougars playing their final game here in Florida tomorrow at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time against University of Wisconsin Oshkosh. As this one misses outside for ball 1. The 1-2 count, 2 outs. Number 2 standing over on first. As Beckert connects with this one, Berg able to collect it and flip it over to Carlson for the out. To leave 1 stranded on a base, 1 hit, and send things to the top of the 3rd. Anderson, Golden, and Najakt due up for the Cardinals when we come back. top of the third, St. Mary's leading at Concordia 4-0. Jack Anderson at the plate for the Cardinals. Lets that one go by for ball one. An explosive top of the second for the Cardinals. Tacked on 4 runs. Anderson struck out in his last at-bat. As Farrar delivers this one in there, connected on. Sperando with a diving attempt, can't quite get there. So that's going to put a runner on first. Stephen Golding now coming to the plate for the Cardinals. Golding led off in the top of the second, picked up a 4-ball walk. As he swings at the first pitch, he sees off the edge of his bat, heading foul towards the Cougar bullpen and out of play.
Come on.
0-1 count. Ferraro looks to catch Anderson at first. The Cougar side of the field all thought that that tag was there in time, but Anderson safely underneath it. The 0-1. Swung on, fouled off, makes it 0-2. For our one strikeout here on the day came in the first inning. As he looks back once again, Linko dropping that tag and knocking Anderson in the head. The fun of having a right-handed first baseman, that tag when it drops out of his line of sight most of the time. As he looks once again, Anderson safely sliding in. The 0-2, missing outside for ball one. The 1-2 from Ferraro. Misses just low for ball two. 2 balls, 2 strikes, runner over on first. Golden picking up the 4-ball walk in his first at-bat, seeing more pitches here than he did in his first plate appearance, as count now filled at 3-2. The delivery. Swung on, sent foul, out of play along right field. Golden staying active at the plate, keeping his at-bat alive. Anderson getting a jump on the bases as soon as that pitch was there. Lot of force from Golden on that swing. The 3-2 count yet again. Low, ball 4. 2 consecutive walks for Stephen Golding. And that's going to bring Dom Najak up to the plate with runners on first and second and no outs. Najak shows bunt. That's going to bounce foul. Najak also took a walk in his first at-bat of the day. Cardinals been effective with their bunts so far. We've seen a lot of successful things happening. A sacrifice bunt and an outran bunt. But Najak is going to swing at that one. It's going to find space in left field. A diving Cobra scene can't quite get there, so one run's going to score. Ball all the way to the fence. Golden making his way with ease to the plate. A stand-up double for Dom Najak. Scores two and puts the Cardinals up big on the Cougars. Cougars settling back in here as Daniel Sherman and now coming to the plate. Sherman laid down one of those sack bunts earlier in the day as that one in the dirt for ball one. Ferraro settling in. He sends this one inside for ball two. This one connected on, sent foul along first base. 2-1 count. This one's connected on a slow chopper right over to first. Linko able to glove it successfully and take it to the bag himself for out number one. But that is going to move the lone base runner over to third.
Come on, Josh. Let's go, Sticks. Let's go, Joshy.
Josh Casello now at the plate for the Cardinals. Casello picked up a single in his first at-bat, scored two in the process as he lets that one go by for ball one. The 1-0 pitch here, in there, just outside for ball two. Ferraro, a strong arm for the CUC squad. As I said earlier, he appeared in 9 games last season, starting in 8, but in his freshman campaign, made 23 appearances in the maroon and gold. A reliable guy working his way through some troubles on the bump here as he delivers this one low for ball three. One out on the board, 3-0 count. And one swung on, chopper over to short. The throw home to try to get the runner is good. High IQ play there from Jeff Beckert. And Brandon Mahler able to successfully drop the tag to prevent another run from scoring, So that's going to put 2 outs on the board, holding the Cardinals where they're at 6-0. And the top of the order due up here. Ferraro catches Schulte swinging through this one for strike one. Schulte able to lay down a bunt in his last at-bat and successfully make his way to first, but now quickly sitting with the 0-2 count. The 0-2, Ferraro trying to get out of this inning. He delivers outside for ball one. The throw down in plenty of time. Casello caught stealing, and a rocket of a throw from Mahler with a great tag from Beckert is going to get the Cougars out of this inning as we head to the bottom of the third. CUC trails by 6. Back here on the Cougar Sports Network, bottom of the third, Austin Coberstein leading off for the Cougars as he lets that one go by for ball number one. Coberstein recently making his way into the starting lineup here for the Cougars. Getting the start in left field today. 6th appearance on the season overall, and he quickly sits with the 3-0 count. Coberstein hitting .333 on the year. Picked up his first career home run in the maroon and gold against St. John Fisher, as that one is in there for strike number one. This one catches outside for strike number two. Coberstein thought that it was, in fact, ball four. Instead, clipped the edge of the zone there. So a full count for Coberstein as he swings through that one for strike number three. Another strikeout for Casey Carlson. And that's going to put Xavier Zagerman up at the plate for the Cougars.
Baby.
First pitch swung on and missed from Zagerman for strike one. Carlson working on the mound here, as this one left alone for ball one. Zagerman, a junior on this CUC team, appeared in 36 games last season for the Cougars as he swings through that one for strike number three. 2 quick strikeouts for Carlson. Absolutely getting it done on the bump. Top of the order for the Cougars, Cam Buckley looking to jumpstart some things with a 2-out rally. Buckley struck out in his first at-bat of the day as that one drops right into the zone. Great movement here from Carlson. As Buckley swings through that one for strike number 2. 0-2 count, 2 outs. Carlson looking for his 3rd strikeout of the inning. He delivers. Fouled off by Buckley, keeping himself alive. The 0-2 fouled off yet again. The 0-2 misses for ball 1. Carlson delivers this one, connected on. It's going to find some space between Najakt and Berg. So Buckley's going to take one round, looking to second, but held up there, and Buckley getting the 2-out rally started to hand things over to Jake Mahler. Jake Mahler struck out in his first at-bat, so he's due up for a hit here today. As Buckley takes off this one, juiced into left center. Buckley's a taking, he's going to hold at third. Jake Mahler thought about taking second, but the throw goes towards him, so he holds up. And that's going to put runners on the corner bags with 2 outs. Buckley absolutely booking it on the bases, wanted to head home, held up, and that's going to hand things over to Brandon Mahler. Brandon Mahler 0 for 1 at the plate here today, feeding on some momentum. As he swings the first pitch he sees, it's a chopper over to third. Sherman gloving it and getting the throw over in time. So the Cougars unable to capitalize on a little bit of a 2-out rally. Leaves 2 runners on base, but 2 hits. And we're going to see a new arm coming in on the mound for the Cougars. So we'll have information on the new arm and Dylan Ferraro's final stat line when we come back. here on the Cougar Sports Network. Top of the fourth, top of the order for the Cardinals. New arm on the mound for the Cougars is number 43, Matthew Liccardi, freshman right-handed pitcher from Arizona, as he delivers a ball number 1. Final stat line for Dylan Ferraro, 3 innings pitched, as this ball is hit high into the sky, but Cam Buckley up and underneath it for out number 1. Ferraro, 3 innings pitched, 6 hits, 6 runs, 5 walks, and 1 strikeout, as the Cardinals took the 6-0 lead to start the day. Matthew Liccardi coming in, trying to slow down the aggressive Cardinal hitters here, as Anderson swings at the first pitch he sees. It's high into the sky, but coming underneath it for out number 2 is Austin Koberstein. So 2 quick outs for the Cougars. And that's going to bring Sam Knickerbocker up to the plate. First pitch sent over. Buckley able to glove it cleanly. The throw off bag, but Linko collecting it for out number 3. A much needed 3 up, 3 down inning for the Cougars is going to hold the Cardinals where they're at and hand things back over to the Cougar hitters. Linko, Benner, and Sperando due up when we come back on the Cougar Sports Network. Back here on the Cougar Sports Network, Jack Linko leading things off as he receives a strike number 1 from Carlson. Linko chasing his first hit here today as he sends chopper over to third, but it's going to fall foul just outside the bag. Quickly puts Linko at the 0-2 count. Carlson still dishing for the Cardinals, has had an effective day so far, as Linko lets that one go by for ball 1. Linko sends this one over to third. Sherman able to collect it and glove it for out number 1. Very similar to Linko's first plate appearance here today. And that's going to hand things over to Reed Benner. Benner picking up a single in his lone plate appearance today. Dropping one out in center field as he sends a chopper over to second. Najak collects it with ease and gets it over to first in time. So the bobble at first is going to allow Benner to be safe. So one runner on, one out. And Richie Sperando at the plate for the Cougars. This one in there for strike one. Sperando showing bunt. Pops this one high and back out of play. Quickly now sitting with the 0-2 count. This one upstairs, ball one. And this one is going to hit Sperando on the shoulder. So a free base for the Cougars. And that's going to put runners on first and second now. And Jeffrey Beckert now at the plate.
2 ball, let's get out. 2 ball, 2 ball.
Beckert chasing his first hit here today. He shows bunt. This one pops foul and out of play. The 0-1 for Beckert. Bunt once again. This one popped up high, takes a bounce, and is going to roll out of play. Just past the first base line. So now Beckert with the 0-2 count. Runners on first and second. This one up and away for ball one. One-two count. Carlson delivers. Inside, ball two. This one misses outside, fills this count up. Beckert staying patient at the plate and working his way back into this. 3-2 count. Carlson, he's been nothing but dominant on the mound today. Working through some Cougar batters here. As Beckert swings on this one, up the middle. Can they turn two? They get one. They do get two and get out of the inning. Sperando not able to beat the throw at second, and that's going to close things out and send Liccardi back on the mound for the Cougars as we head to the top of the fifth right here on the Cougar Sports Network. Back here on the Cougar Sports Network, top of the fifth, Reese Berg leading things off for the Cardinals. Matthew Liccardi still dishing on the bump for CUC, and he delivers that one in there for strike one. Liccardi, an effective 4-pitch inning to get the Cougars on the offensive side of the game in the fourth inning. Looking to repeat that here as that one is fouled off. Quickly makes this an 0-2 count against Berg. Berg grounding into a double play in his his most recent at-bat here today. As Liccardi delivers this one outside, levels the counts at 2 apiece. Berg 0 for 2 on the day. The delivery from Liccardi swung on, fouled off. Berg, a senior on this squad, hitting .296 on the year. 7 appearances before today as he fouls this one off yet again. Two-two count here for Berg. Foul ball yet again. Keeps this at 2-2. 4 foul balls in this at-bat. The delivery from Liccardi, connected on, sent into center field. That's going to take a bounce right in front of Buckley. So Berg getting out of that at-bat after a series of foul balls is going to put him on first and hand things over to Jack Anderson. Anderson 1 for 2 here today. As he lets that one go by for strike one. Anderson picked up the leadoff hit in the top of the third for the Cardinals. As this one misses up and away for ball one. St. Mary's still a few more games to play down here in Florida. After today's game, they'll be taking on Illinois College tomorrow. A 3:30 start on that. A doubleheader game with Illinois College, 3:30 Eastern Time and 5:30 Eastern Time, before rounding out their time here at the Russ Matt Invitational with a 1:30 game against Hope College on Saturday. As this one's connected on, sent over, Linko with the throw to first, off bag. Becker making the jump, can't collect it. That's going to be an extra bag for Berg in safely. So no outs on the play, and runners now on the corner bags. Cougar infield going to take a second to collect themselves. Meeting on the mound, slowing things down a little bit. Cougars fresh off of their off day yesterday after playing a marathon of a game on Tuesday. Falling in 12 innings of baseball on Tuesday against St. John Fisher. A 5-4 loss for the Cougars, but it was a marathon, an almost 4-hour game as the two teams battling through the extra innings. So the Cougars back in action today for the first time since that game, as Licardi delivers this one a low for ball one. This game, one of two that the Cougars are playing on turf down here in Florida. First game that the Cougars played this time down here in the Sunshine State. They played over at Northeast Regional Park, where they took the 13-10 win over Grove City. They played that on turf, and then the rest of their games down here have been on the natural fields over at Lake Myrtle. As this one's connected on, sent over. Sperando with the flip over. Becker gets the throw over. In time, the double play is turned, but the run will score. So the base is cleared. 2 outs, but the Cardinals make this a 7-run lead. This one fouled off for Najakt. Najakt swinging through that one quickly with the 0-2 count. Najakt 1 for 1 at the plate today, as he pops this one high into shallow center. Tracking up and underneath it is Buckley for the out. So the Cougars get out of the inning, but the Cardinals tack on another run in the process. CUC trails 7-0 as we head to the bottom of the 5th. Back here on the Cougar Sports Network, bottom of the 5th, Austin Coberstein leading things off for CUC. Cougars trailing 7-0 after the Cardinals able to tack on another run in the top half of the inning. But Coberstein swings at the first pitch he sees with some juice under it, but Joe Anderson out in center able to collect it for out number 1. Xavier Zagerman now coming to the plate for CUC. Casey Carlson still dishing for the Cardinals. Faced a little bit of adversity in the last inning, but has been nothing but electric on the mound so far today. As Zagerman shows bunt, pulls back, lets it go for ball 1. Carlson, just over 4 innings pitched so far today, only 3 hits allowed and 4 strikeouts. As Zagerman lets that one go by for strike number 1. Zagerman 0 for 1 on the day. As he lets that one in there for strike number 2. A 2-2 count here for Zagerman. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Carlson absolutely getting it done on the mound. Puts out number 2 on the board and the top of the order up for CUC.
Okay, keep dealing, baby, keep dealing.
Buckley connects with the first pitch. He sees it's driven deep into right field. Backing track over the fence for a home run. Cameron Buckley with a 2-out rally, getting it done. Bingo, bango, bongo, Cam Buckley. The Cougars absolutely needing to find some momentum here, trailing by 7, and Cam Buckley says, let me get this started. Jake Mahler now at the plate. Lets that one go by for ball number 1. As this one is going to be swung on for strike 1. Mahler trying to check his swing, just not in time. Mahler now connecting with this one, sends it high. Tracking underneath it and calling for it, almost in foul territory, is Dom Najakt. So that's going to close out the inning. But the Cougars finally break through, tack 1 run on off the solo homer from Cam Buckley, and we head to the top of the 6th. Sherman, Costello, and Schulte due up for the Cardinals when we come back. Back here on the Cougar Sports Network, some defensive changes for the Cougars. Now into the game, number 72, Connor Jerkaitis. He's overplaying third base. Richie Sperando shifting from second base to shortstop, and Jake Mahler shifting from third base over to second base. But Matthew Liccardi still consistent here on the mound as that one is fouled off. Sherman at the plate for the Cardinals. This one connected on slow roller over to Linko at first. He's able to glove it make a little bit of a run over to first for out number 1. So Jerkadis now hitting in the 7 spot. His first appearance at third base this year. This one connected on, dropped into space in left field. Coberstein chasing it down. Costello, he's rounding, he's heading for 2. Coberstein couldn't get the throw out of his hand. So a sliding double for Costello is going to jumpstart the Cardinal offense once again. Top of the order for the Cardinals, Gavin Schulte at the plate. First pitch to Schulte, delivered in there, but fouled off. Oh, 1 count here. Licardi delivers. This one swung on, hit towards left field yet again. The wind kind of picking it up, taking it out of play. Makes this an 0-2 count. This one connected on, sent with authority towards right field. Tracking it is Zagerman. Bouncing at the fence. Zagerman running into it. Staying in the park. Zagerman can't quite collect it. 1 run's going to score. That's going to hold Schulte at second. So an RBI double for Gavin Schulte extends the Cardinals' lead back out to 7 runs. 8-1. Joe Anderson now at the plate. First pitch to Anderson, in there for strike number 1. Licardi checking on Schulte at second, delivers this pitch just outside for ball 1. Anderson gets this one down. Licardi able to glove it, get the throw over in time. It is going to advance the runner, so Schulte now on third. So another sack bunt puts a runner on third. 2 outs on the board, and Knickerbocker at the plate.
Go, Sam.
2 outs on the board. Licardi delivers this one right in there for strike 1. Knickerbocker 1 for 2 at the plate today. He lets that one go by for strike number 2. This one right up the middle. Sperando able to glove it and get the out, get the Cougars out of the inning. So out number 3, but the Cardinals are able to tack on another run. So we headed to the bottom of the 6th. CUC trails 8-1. Back here on the Cougar Sports Network, bottom of the 6th, Brandon Mahler leading things off for the Cougars. Cardinals been electric on both sides of the field today, holding the Cougars to 1 run thus far while finding success behind the bats. And on the defensive side of things, Carlson has been at the heart of it all as his first pitch worn off the shoulder by Brandon Mahler. So that puts a runner on first, no outs, and Jack Linko now at the plate. Linko 0 for 2 on the day. As he swings through the first pitch he sees for strike number 1. Linko catching a piece of this one, fouling it off out of play. Puts him with the 0-2 count. Swing and a miss, strike 3 for Jack Linko. Another big strikeout for Carlson. Six strikeouts on the day for Casey Carlson. And that's going to put Reed Benner now at the plate. Benner lets that one go by for ball 1. Benner 1 for 2 on the day. As this one sinks its way in there for strike 1. One and one count, 1 out, runner on first. Benner let that one go for ball number 2. Three-one count now for Benner. Benner starting to come to life on this CUC squad this season as he makes his way on base for the 3rd time today. Remaining patient at the plate. Puts runners on first and second. Richie Sperando coming up to bat. As we're going to see our first mound visit for the Cardinals. Some movement in the bullpen. But Carl's been doing a nice job on the mound. So a quick conversation here. Doesn't necessarily look like we're going to see a pitching change thus far. Carlson just over 5 innings pitched so far. 4 hits allowed, only 1 run, and 6 strikeouts in 23 batters faced. He's been an efficient arm for the Cardinals today. As just looking to resettle. So that's going to leave Sperando at the plate, Carlson on the mound. Sperando 0 for 1 at the plate today. He shows bunt, lays one down along the first base line. Berg able to scoop it up, get the throw over to Najak, but it is going to move the base runner, so a successful sacrifice bunt from Sperando puts Connor Jerkadis at the plate today for the first time. Runners on second and third. 2 outs on the board.
Come on, baby.
Jerkadis, someone that's seen various time throughout the season at various positions, coming in today to play third base. We saw him get the start at first base against St. Mary's. Against St. John Fisher, as this one collected for out number 3. Jerkadis just catching a piece of that, not making its way out of the infield. So heading to the top of the 7th, Berg, Anderson, and Golden due up for the Cardinals when we come back. Back here on the Cougar Sports Network, top of the 7th, and another defensive change for CUC. Now in right field, number 21, Josiah King, making his first appearance in the field this season. Licardi dishes the first pitch to Berg, connected on. It's going to get down in front of Buckley in center. So a runner on first. As we're going to see a pinch runner over on first for Berg. Number 55, Cullen Sackman, coming in to pinch run over on first. Jack Anderson at the plate for the Cardinals. Checking on Sackman over at first. Licardi delivers this first pitch inside for ball 1. The 1-0 here for Anderson, just outside ball 2. Licardi checking over on Sackman once again. Jack Anderson, 1 for 3 at the plate here today. As he swings at this one, popped high. Shallow infield, tracking it is Jerkaitis for the out. Connor Jerkaitis collecting his first out at third base this season, potentially his career. As that puts 1 out on the board. And Stephen Golden now at the plate for the Cardinals. Licardi checking over on Sackman at first yet again. This one connected on scent, foul along left field, going just out of play over the Cougar bullpen. Puts Golden at the 0-1 count. The throw to check on Sackman, yet again not in time. Golden batting .238 on the season. As this one's swung off, fouled off along the left side yet again. An 0-2 count here for Golden. The 0-2. Worn off the shoulder of Golden. So that's going to give him a free base and put runners on first and second now. Dom Najak now at the plate for the Cardinals with only 1 away. First pitch from Licardi gets away just a little bit. Mahler able to collect it and contain the runners. This one worn by Najak. So 2 consecutive hit by pitches is going to load the bases up. 1 out on the board. And Sherman now at the plate. Cougar infield coming together, just resettling, giving some reassurance here to Licardi. Has had a strong day on the mound so far, coming in relief of Ferraro. Some movement in the Cougar bullpen. But Licardi so far today, just over 3 innings pitched, 4 hits allowed. in his 16 batters face. He's been efficient at getting that ball in play, both in the infield and the outfield, and the Cougar defense responding well. So the fresh slate here for Sherman. 1 out on the board, bases loaded. First pitch delivered low for ball 1. Licardi getting set here, taking a breath. He delivers this one. Low for ball 2. First time the bases have been loaded up here today. The 2-0 count. Misses outside, makes this a 3-0 count.
Gotta come here, gotta come.
The 3-0. In there for strike 1. A must-need strike from Licardi, and he successfully gets it.
Come on, kid. Up to 5. Come on, Daniel.
The 3-1. Fouled off, makes this a 3-2. Licardi quickly working himself back into this count.
Go, Danny.
Sherman 0 for 2 at the plate today. He connects with that one, sends the chopper over to second. Mahler able to collect it, gets the out at first, not able to stop the run from scoring, but puts another out on the board.
Let's go, Joshy. We go, kid.
So runners advancing. 2 outs on the board. 9-1 the lead. First pitch to Costello, delivered upstairs for ball 1. This one right in there for strike number 1. 1-1 count here for Costello. This one clips the edge of the zone for strike 2. Josh Costello, 2 for 3 at the plate today. 2 RBIs. He's got runners on base at second and third. The 1-2 from Licardi, fouled off.
Hump Cossie, hump sticks. Come back, Josh.
Licardi getting set yet again. He delivers this one. Connected on a slow roller over to second. Mahler able to collect it and easily get the throw over for out number 3. So the Cougars get out of the inning, but they are going to let up 1 run on 1 hit, but they're going to leave 2 on base. We head to the bottom of the 7th. CUC trailing at 9-1. Coberstein, King, and Buckley due up when we come back. Back here on the Cougar Sports Network, bottom of the 7th. Some defensive changes for the Cardinals. Now dishing on the mound, number 14, Connor Olson. Meanwhile, over at first, number 6, Eddie Gray, coming in replacement of Cullen Sackman, who pinch ran for Berg, who was initially at first. As Coberstein takes that one for the strike, nodding his head, he knew it immediately. 1-2 count. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Olson coming in and getting it done nice and quickly, putting out number 1 on the board, and that's going to bring up Josiah King for the Cougars. His first at-bat of today, coming in place of Zagerman. He's going to let that one go by for strike number 1. King making his second appearance on the season, but his first at-bat only came in and played in the field. The junior from Fairland, Indiana, as he swings through that one for strike number 2. 1-2 count for King. He connects with this one. A chopper over to third. Sherman able to glove it and get the throw in time. Some wheels from King, just barely not on time. So that's going to quickly put 2 outs on the board on the top of the order up for CUC. Cam Buckley at the plate for the Cougars. He's responsible for the lone run that CUC has put up today, as he is 2 for 3 at the plate today. A solo shot over the right field fence in his last at-bat, and he now sits with the 1-0 count. One and one for Buckley. Olson delivers this one. Buckley connects, sends it high into shallow left. Coming up and underneath it with ease is Schulte for the out. So a quick 3-up, 3-down inning. That's going to put the Cougars back on defense, as we might see some more changes coming up. We'll have all of that for you when we come back on the Cougar Sports Network. of the order for the Cardinals. Gavin Schulte at the plate, but a new arm on the mound for the Cougars for the first time this season. Number 28, Samuel Behringer, making his first appearance in the maroon and gold, a freshman right-handed pitcher, and he delivers ball number 1. Now sits with the 2-0 count. Behringer, a freshman right-handed pitcher and infielder from Plainfield, Illinois, as he delivers that one in there for strike 1. This one clips the outside corner of the zone for a 2-2 count. The 2-2 count here gets away, makes this a 3-2 count. Sun shining here in Florida. Wind dying down a little bit from where it was at earlier today. As Behringer delivers this one, connected on set, high into the sky, backtracking it. In right field is Josiah King for out number 1. Joe Anderson coming up to the plate for the Cardinals with 1 away. Anderson, a 1 for 2 at the plate today. He's got 2 RBIs. Behringer delivers this one right in there for strike number 1. This one connected on, sent over, a one-hopper. Sperando not able to get the catch, the throw, not in time. So a runner on base, and that's going to bring Sam Knickerbocker up to the plate for the Cardinals. And these two teams, a solid amount of history between them. Their last matchup coming last year down here in Florida. The Cougars walking away with the 4-2 victory. Prior to that, their last time meeting up was in March of 2019. This one fouled off. Behringer staying strong on the mound, sits with the 0-2 count ahead on Knickerbocker. One out runner on first. Behringer gets set here. He delivers. Reaching to catch a piece of it, fouling it off, was Knickerbocker to keep his at-bat alive here. Behringer turning to check on Anderson, diving safely back to the bag. This one connected on, sent high and deep into the outfield, but coming up and underneath it is Austin Coberstein for the out. Anderson holding at first. That's going to put 2 outs on the board. And Gray at the plate for the first time today. Eddie Gray, a sophomore from Minnesota. He connects with the first pitch he sees high into the sky. A little bit of trouble there, but Cam Buckley able to collect it in the mix of Sperano and Coberstein. So that's going to hold the Cardinals scoreless in the inning for the first time since the top of the 4th. Samuel Behringer getting it done on the mound as we head to the bottom of the 8th. Jake Mahler, Brandon Mahler, and Jack Linko due up when we come back. Back here on the Cougar Sports Network, bottom of the 8th, Jake Mahler leading things off for the Cougars. And he sits with the 1-1 count after taking a look at that one. Olsen still dishing for the Cardinals. As Mahler connects with that one, sends a chopper just foul along the third base line. Nine to 1 your score here. Cardinals have been effective on the offensive end as Mahler fouls this one off yet again. The 1-2 count for Jake Mahler. The lone Cougar run coming today after a solo home run from Cam Buckley. CUC just struggling at the plate a little bit as Mahler fouls that one off. On the day, the Cougars 4 for 24 at the plate, just struggling to get things going offensively. And of those 4 hits, 3 have been with 2 outs. As this one misses for ball 3. Full count here for Jake Mahler. The 3-2. Outside, ball 4. Free base for Jake Mahler, hands things over to Brandon Mahler. And the Cougars have 1 on base with no outs. First pitch to Mahler, connected on a hard hopper over to short, able to collect it in turn one. And turn two was Costello. So that's going to quickly put 2 outs on the board and erase the base runner as Jack Linko coming up to the plate for the Cougars.
Good turn, middle.
Linko 0 for 3 on the day. But he's going to wear that pitch off his back and take his free base with Reed Benner now coming up to the plate. As I said earlier, Cougars seem to be electric and really start to spark up when they've got 2 outs on the board. 3 for 9 at the plate with 2 outs. And Linko taking a pitch, making his way to first, putting a runner on with 2 outs. And Reed Benner, who's made his way on base at every at-bat today. As he connects with this one, that's going to drop in space in left center. Linko, he's going for it all the way to third. The slide is not in time. The throw from center field all the way to third is going to get Linko out. Reed Benner picking up another hit on the day, but that's going to send this to the top of the 9th. CUC trailing 9-1. Back here on the Cougar Sports Network, top of the 9th. Jack Anderson at the plate for the Cardinals. Samuel Behringer still pitching for the Cougars, and he delivers strike number 1. Behringer, a freshman on this CUC squad coming in, was efficient in the last inning and delivers a ball number 1, makes this a 1-1 count. The 1-1 here clips the outside edge but just misses for ball number 2. Cougars trail 9-1 here with plenty of game to play as the 3-1 count now in favor of Anderson. Behringer delivers this one, fouled off, fills this count at 3-2. Jack Anderson 1 for 4 at the plate here today. Behringer working his way back into this count. The 3-2. Fouled off yet again. Keeps this at 3-2. Behringer gets set here. He delivers. Outside, ball 4. Good battle from Behringer. And that's going to put Golden at the plate. I believe we're going to see a pinch runner coming in. Number 21, Joe Beckman, coming in to pinch run for Anderson. Golden at the plate for the Cardinals. No outs on the board. Runner on first. Behringer's first pitch misses low, gets away from Mahler. So that's going to move Beckman over to second with the 1-0 count. The 1-0 upstairs makes it 2-0. Behringer passing 20 pitches thrown so far in his outing. He delivers this one in there for strike 1. Two-one count here for Golden. Runner on second. Behringer delivers. Connected on, fouled off over the Cougar dugout. Makes this a 2-2 count. The 2-2 misses low, ball 3. Full count now for Golden. Behringer gets set here. He delivers. Ball 4. No outs, runners on first and second. As another pinch runner coming in for the Cardinals. As number 15, Dean Common, coming in to pinch run. So Beckman at second, Common at first, and Najakt at the plate. First pitch delivered in there for a strike. Mahler looking to get Common over at first, but the throw just a tad high. Jack Linko with some serious hops to prevent that ball from heading to the outfield. So the 0-1 count, runners on first and second. Behringer delivers. Ball 1. One and one count here. Behringer taking a look at Beckman at second. Delivers this one just outside for ball 2. Two one count now. This one in there for strike number 2. 2-2 count for Naject. No outs on the board. Runners on first and second. Behringer delivers. Fouled off. Naject battling through this at bat. The 2-2 count once again. Behringer gets set here. He delivers. In there for strike number 3. Samuel Behringer, first collegiate strikeout. And that's going to put 1 out on the board. Daniel Sherman at the plate for the Cardinals. 1 away. Runners on first and second. Behringer taking a look at Beckman. Gonna deliver this one right down the middle. Swung on, sent foul. Out of play. Makes this an 0-1 count. The 0-1 count. Upstairs, ball 1. One ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Both base runners are taking off. This ball skyrocketed into center. Buckley coming up underneath it for the out. That's going to send the base runners back where they were. So 2 outs now on the board. Runners on first and second after no tag. And that's going to bring Josh Costello up to the plate.
Go, Joshy.
Behringer delivers this one in there for strike 1. Costello showing bunt. Oh, 1 count. This one misses low and away for ball 1. Costello, 2 for 4 at the plate today. He's got 2 RBIs. As this one misses low and away for ball 2. Two 1 count. Runners on first and second. Beckman at second. Common at first. Behringer delivers this one in. It's connected on. Sent into right field, but up and underneath it for the out is Josiah King to get the Cougars out of the inning. No runs. And sends this to the bottom of the 9th. CUC needs 8 to tie it up. But a second consecutive scoreless inning thrown by Samuel Behringer kept the Cougars alive as Richie Sperando due up when we come back. Back here on the Cougar Sports Network, Richie Sperando leading things off here, needing to get some things rolling as the Cougars trail by 8. Sperando drops that one into space in center, so no better way to get things started than nice and early. So Sperando with a single is going to hand things over to Connor Jerkadis.
Hey, 2-ball here, 2-ball.
Olsen still pitching for the Cardinals. First pitch to Jerkadis upstairs for ball 1. This one missing just outside as well, ball 2. 2-0 count for Jerkadis. As this one misses low for ball 3. Knickerbocker keeping it in front of him, holding Sperando at first. The 3-0 becomes 4-0, and a free base is taken to put runners on first and second, and Austin Koberstein at the plate. Koberstein recently making his way into the starting lineup for the Cougars, and doing so in a performative fashion. He picked up his first career home run in the Cougars' heartbreaking 12-inning game against St. John Fisher. He's still chasing his first hit here today, and he's going to find it. A shallow hit ball to right field is going to move the runners over and load the bases up for Josiah King. No outs on the scoreboard. 3 runners on in 3 batters, and Josiah King at the plate. Knickerbocker taking a second to go have some words with his pitcher, resettle some things with Olsen. Olsen here today, coming in relief of Casey Carlson, who went 6 innings. Olsen now pitching into his 3rd inning of play. Done a nice job so far. Not allowing any runs, only 3 hits allowed. Picking up a strikeout so far in his 10 batters faced. But Josiah King in position to do some danger. Bases loaded. First pitch delivered as a hard hitter over to third. Sherman's going to take it for himself and get the throw to first in time. So the Cardinals able to pick up the double play. A run is going to score, and that's going to bring up the top of the order.
Good choice. Good job, Ed. Good job, Connor. Attaboy. Get your last.
So Koberstein on second, Jerkadis out at third, Sperando scoring. So 2 outs now on the board. Top of the order in Cam Buckley. First pitch to Buckley. Misses for ball 1. Buckley responsible for the Cougars' first run of the day, and up until this last at bat, the only run of the day, after he had a solo shot to put the Cougars on the board. He now sits with the 1-1 count and 2 outs. Cougars today 4 for 10 at the plate with 2 outs. As he connects with this one, sends it into right field, not able to get there is Beckman. Buckley's going to hold at first, and Culberstein's going to make his way home. And one at a time, the Cougars are tacking runs across the board. Nine to 3 your score here. And that's going to hand things over to Jake Mahler. Runner on first in Cam Buckley. Mahler let that one go by for strike 1. Mahler 1 for 3 at the plate today. As he sends a chopper foul along the third base line, cleanly fielded by assistant coach Connor Nelson. Makes this a 0-2 count. (0-2) count, 2 outs, runner on first. Olsen delivers, Mahler connects, sent over to Costello at short. The throw in time for the final out. And that is going to do it for today's game, as the Cougars struggle at the plate until late, and the Cardinals able to take the 9-3 victory. So that will do it for today's broadcast, as the Cougars have one final game left in the Sunshine State. They'll be taking on University of Wisconsin Oshkosh tomorrow at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time, 8:30 a.m. back home in Chicago. Want to give a huge shout out to my production helper today in Kennedy Smith for helping to make the production what you saw today. But we'll be back tomorrow for one more in the Sunshine State. As always, go Cougs!